Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mama Elephant 9th anniversary release. This is Rena. Thank you all so much for joining us. Remember to leave a comment on these release videos for a chance to enter a drawing to win a prize from Mama Elephant. The release will be available on September 15th. Make sure to also stop by the Mama Elephant socials all month for project inspiration from the design team, friends, and guest designers. Let's take a look at hot cocoa. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. This is one of my favorites from the release. I love images like this with the dessert theme with critters. It's too much. So let me pick a favorite image. I can't pick because it's between, of course, the penguin and also Hamster Guy. I really love Hamster Guy so much. So this set is hot cocoa, and it also comes with 3 sentiments that are so cute. Wishing you comfort and joy, you warm my heart and soul, and sending you warm hugs in a mug. Here is a look at the coordinating dies for hot cocoa. And next is a Creative Cuts Slim Peaking Presents. We are going to take a look at this in depth later. We're going to first color the images in COPIC Markers. I'm going to choose that initial color palette that I chose for the first video, and I was going to fall back on these colors to not stress myself out and have to repick colors for each stamp set. So we're going with this, and I would have picked these anyways because I wanted to color these red and green. I just love all the different mugs, and look at this cute reindeer. I love the little whipped cream on his head. I just love images like this. So we're going to do my typical coloring, just a darker color and then a lighter color, and then blend out until it looks smooth. And then, when the ink is like really wet, you can take that darker color and, do some shading, and it will just kind of melt into the image, and you don't have to blend it out again with a light color. I hope that makes sense. That's typically what I do. Like if I've blended it out too much to where the shading doesn't look like it's shaded anymore, I'll go in with a darker color and then just do the spots where I think it needs shading. And because the paper is wet, it'll just kind of melt in. So this guy's going to be, I decided he was going to have a strawberry head. I was going to do chocolate, but then that would look funny. So I wanted to add a little color too. That's why I didn't want to make it white. So here's Hamster Guy. I believe this is his first appearance in the Mama Elephant critter world. And I just adore this guy. I love him so much. And we're just going to do a green cup for this guy. And then this is the hot cocoa set. So we're going to color it hot cocoa color. Sometimes I have to laugh at myself because I'll say, here's my color palette today. And in my mind, I've chosen these colors, because I've been inspired by something like the Tuscan sunset or a Met Gala dress or just something I saw. And in my mind, it's all of these grandiose things that I'm inspired by, and I've chosen these colors to kind of, give that same feel. And at the end, the card literally looks like my other cards. So it's just so funny how it just ends up looking the same, even though I thought it would look different. I don't know. But these particular colors, I believe I use these every single time for the holidays because I just like that they play nice with each other. The E30 range plays nice with each other. The R20s play nice with each other. And so I just tend to use those a lot because it just makes coloring less stressful when I know these are going to blend nice. And I know it looks good. So for today's project, I thought I would make some gift card holders because that's what I typically give out if I do give out a gift. And so I thought these were perfect for Starbucks gift cards. So I actually sent my husband out he was going to get Starbucks. And I'm like, grab me a gift card because I need it for the video. So that Starbucks card will make an appearance later. But I thought it would be fun to use a previous die set called Gift Pocket Tag. I love that die set and make a gift card holder for these because I feel like each image should be its own project because it's just so cute that I feel like they can just stand alone and carry the project. They're so cute. I love them. I love this penguin guy so much, and I love all the drippings in the cup, and it looks super sweet, and I just love it. So we're making gift cards today, and that die set is from a previous release. I believe it's on sale on the Mama Elephant site still. So this one gave me trouble because I over inked it and there's a little bleeding in the heart area, but I'm going to just leave it and let it go because we're going to cover it with white gel pen. So that is my new thing, using white gel pen to cover mistakes. So we're just going to leave that because it's not a big deal. It's bleeding out. I'm like freaking out internally while it's happening, but we fixed it later. So for the shadows for this white cup and white lid, I think the easiest thing to use is one of the gray colors that has 0, like an N0, a T0, C0, whatever 0 is, because it's so light that it won't leave a harsh mark. So you can just like swipe the paper and, you know, kind of like lift it up at the end, and it won't have like a harsh line. So it's just easy to make a shadow that way. So this set also comes with these little smaller stamps to accessorize the bigger stamps, and oh my goodness, these are so cute. I love that little mint leaf, the little strawberries. So we're going to use all of these to help decorate our image. So this is from a prior release. This is Gift Pocket Tag, and I'm going to make these little tags that are also gift card holders. I love this set. Isn't it so cute? Like, I picture these hanging on a tree. I love them. So there's that main piece in the back with the bracket, and then there's also the front pocket piece, which I am going to stamp out one of the sentiments on. And I always like to kind of place where I want to put the image so I know exactly how much room I have to stamp out the sentiment. I know my finger looks crazy. That was due to a situation with an avocado and a knife. Oh my goodness, you guys. I thought I cut the tip of my finger off. Oh my goodness. It wasn't that deep, but it's just such in a weird spot that you can't really put a band-aid on it. So there's a band-aid and then it looked ugly, so I put washi tape on it. It's crazy. Now that we've stamped out the sentiment, we're going to fold in the tabs and put adhesive on them and apply it to that bracket piece. Super easy to put together. There's that Starbucks gift card. Now that it's together, I'm going to use some double foam adhesive to adhere the image onto the front of the card. And then we'll also apply the little smaller image that goes with it. It was perfect because there were 4 bigger images and 4 littler images. So I just picked the best one that would go with the image the best. And then the gift card just slips in there. So we're just going to do 4 of them. And there's that bracket image. I'm going to put some wet glue. And then I will put in the front pocket piece. And then put in my image. And then put in the smaller image. So easy to put together. I also tried to use a different colored bracket piece than the front pocket piece, just to have a little variation. And I did the darker color in the bracket piece and a lighter color in the front piece so the stamping would show clearly. It was easier to put together on top of my Score Buddy because the Score Buddy has kind of that lip, and you can put the bracket piece against it, and then you can line up the front pocket piece easily because of that ledge. It kind of holds it in place. So I had so much fun putting these together, and they look so impressive in person. I love it. I also made a mistake coloring this reindeer piece because I thought the two little pieces there were marshmallows, but now that I'm looking at it, I believe they're his feet. So, yeah. And I was thinking that's odd. Those marshmallows are super tiny. But now that I'm like understanding what's going on right now, it's his feet. So there you go. So I thought I would embellish the holes at the top. The die set comes with these hole protectors, so I'm going to use 2 of the hole protectors. And then these 2 little bows are from the next die set that we're going to take a look at. I just wanted to use the bows. I love using bows on cards, and I like that they're small and they look really cute at the top there, and also adds a little bit of color. So now I'm going to embellish the card a little, the gift cards a little bit more with white gel pen. There was my boo-boo, and then you put white gel pen over it and no more boo-boo. So I'm not going to go heavy on the white gel pen. I'm just going to do a little bit just so it looks like they're shiny and happy. Here is Slim Peeking Presents, and I wanted to show you how I cut the dies apart. I like to maintain the integrity of the dies as much as I can, so I kept those 4 at the left together, and I left this together. I didn't detach that middle piece. And of course, I took out the smaller pieces here, the bows and the little tags and heart. When you cut this piece out, you get a great little frame, and you get this thing where you can lift it to reveal like an image or a sentiment. I did sentiments this time. And then when you cut out those 4 little squares, it cuts out presents, and the presents have designs on them. And you'll want to cut it out in different colors so you can interchange the insides to make different designs. So here is Easy Christmas Greetings that we cut in a previous video. I'm just selecting some because I want to use it to go underneath that flap. So I thought I would make an all die cut card. So here is my card base. It is 8.5 by 7, and on the 7-inch side you scored at 3.5, and then you'll get your card base. So here are all my pieces that I'm going to put together. I'm just going to put it directly on the card base. So here is that frame. I'm going to adhere it with some liquid glue so I have a little room to wiggle it around, and it has like a great little thin border. And then I'm going to take that center piece with the flaps, and I'll adhere it to. Just be careful when you adhere it. You just want to put it in the outside borders of it and leave the flaps free. I would also pre-score them beforehand so it's easy to lift up and down. Set flap piece I have in cream, and the frame is in white. So now I have my sentiments, and I'm going to cut them down. So I have 3 lines on the inside of the flap, so when you open it up, that's where you'll see your message. So I'm going to start from the bottom up, so I'm ensured that my spacing is good, because if I start at the top, I might not have room at the bottom if I didn't measure correctly. So I'm going to cut up the sentiments, and I'm going to adhere first the last part of the sentence and then go up. And then I'm going to do it off kilter. I don't want to do it like exactly straight because that's harder. I like this off kilter look too. And then I'm going to try to do it toward the bottom so it can be revealed quickly. This set has so many possibilities. You can have it reveal a critter or a scene. You can put the sentiments on the flaps. I'm creating it with the pieces that it has, so I can show you, where all the pieces go. The presents fit perfectly in front of the flap, and so I'm taking the different boxes that I cut out and I'm using different insides so it has like a different color. And I'm just picking my favorite ones and I'm keeping it to like pink, red, and white. Remember, you're going to be lifting that flap so that flap has a score. So you don't want to adhere anything above that score line to lift the flap up. Otherwise, it'll like hinder it from opening. This is a really fun die set. You can also use those presents just on a card on its own, regular A2 size, as just a different element on your card. I like that you can use the pieces separately. I think that's a really great frame too to use alone. And I really like the interactivity of the flaps. I love that. And yay, I'm calling that card done. That was really fun to put together. I like when stuff goes together like a puzzle piece. It's very satisfying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe and happy crafting. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We are going to be working on the agenda set. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.